I am architect Moksha Bhatia and you are watching Urbanism Spinning. So, few days ago I made a video on Dubai versus Singapore versus Germany, in which I compared the salaries and the cost of living of these three countries. Today we are going to talk about where the architects earn most in USA, UK or India. So salaries are compared accordingly. I know in India people are not going to be that happy about the salaries. But let's keep a positive hope on this and let's get started. In this video, we will compare salaries for architects in the USA, the UK and India. We will look at actual numbers, what influences those numbers, how far your money goes, and some tips to make informed career decisions if you are thinking of working internationally. If you are new here, hit subscribe and the bell. We talk architecture careers, global opportunities, and how to build a practice that works for you. Let's jump in. So let's start with the US, the United States of America. The US is often seen as one of the higher paying markets for architects. According to several salary guides, the average architect's salary in the US is around $80,000 annually. Early career often begin in the range $50,000 to $60,000 and mid-career might reach $70,000 to $110,000 depending on role, location, firm, size. Senior level licensed architects, design directors or principals can exceed $120,000 to $150,000 plus in major cities or high-end firms. So key factor here is the location. Location makes a big difference. Cities like New York City, San Francisco, Los Angeles tend to pay more to match the very high cost of living. For example, one salary guide lists 0 to 3 years experience in New York at $60,000 to $78,000 and 5 to 8 years at $85,000 to $135,000. Another factor here is licensing, specialization, firm reputation. If you are licensed, working in commercial, healthcare, sustainable design, you tend to earn more. But this higher salary comes with higher cost of living. Rent in major metro areas, transport, taxes, lifestyle. So one of the critical things when comparing across countries is net take-home value and purchasing power. Let's look at the simple example. Suppose you earn $80,000 in a city with a high cost of living. Maybe half of your gross goes to taxes, rent and commute. In a lower cost US city, you might earn less but have more disposable income. Also, the US market is competitive, requires license, continuing education, and many junior architects report long hours and project pressure. So the key takeaways here, if you are a student or early career, entry salary might feel high compared to many global markets, but your net benefit depends heavily on where you live, commute, what firm you work for. So if you're planning to go to the US, think not just how much will I earn, but how much I will actually keep and what will my lifestyle look like. Moving on to the United Kingdom. The UK has a different structure and the numbers tend to be lower than US. But the UK has its own advantages. Global exposure, cultural prestige, good design firms, etc. According to some salary surveys, in the UK, the starting salaries for architects tend to be around £28,000 to £32,000 annually. Mid-level architects can expect around £40,000 to £50,000 per year. Senior architects or those in leadership roles may earn around £55,000 to £65,000 and much more. London tends to have higher salaries, but also much higher cost of living. housing, commuting, general lifestyle, and also smaller cities or regional firms may pay less but offer lower cost of living. So, what does that mean for a student or early career architect considering the UK? The earning potential is good, but you should temper expectations. You won't necessarily earn US style six-figure salaries unless you reach senior levels or a partner principal role. Growth may be slower, increments modest, and cost of living in London can eat into your disposable income. On the positive side, strong design culture, good firms, global networks. If you work in London, you may gain international design experience. Finally, let's talk about India. The context in India is very different. Cost of living is lower, market structure is different, and there are unique career paths that aren't common in Western countries. According to data, entry-level roles in India for architects often start at around 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs per annum in metropolitan cities. Mid-level architects might earn around 6 lakhs to 12 to 15 lakhs per annum. Senior professionals in leadership private practice may go to 15 lakhs to 20 lakhs plus or higher depending on firm city specialization. So here are some points that you should keep in mind. Number 1. The wide variation by city. Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore will pay higher than smaller cities. Number 2. Specialization matters. If you are skilled in BIM, sustainable design, large commercial projects, your salary will be higher than a generic role. Number 3. Many young architects in India also move into freelancing or start small practices, which can change income drastically. Number 4. The flip side. Although the numbers may look low compared to US, UK, cost of living is significantly lower, so your disposable income could be more favorable than the raw numbers suggest. You will want to do real cost of living versus salary math. So what does this mean for career planning? If you plan to stay in India, focus not just on salary but on skills, portfolio, and possibly entrepreneurial path. If you plan to move abroad, know that your Indian salary may need large adjustment. Also understand visa permit firms' preferences. And consider that mid-career growth may accelerate if you move to large firms or specialize. But there's still a gap compared to Western markets. If you earn say 10 lakhs in India, your cost of living is moderate. You could have a decent lifestyle. But in US or UK to have comparable lifestyle, you often need to be in higher salary brackets because costs are so much higher. So yes, the raw numbers for India are lower, but you can still have a fulfilling practice, entrepreneurial path and a good lifestyle if you play the cards right. So, important advice if you are deciding where to work. Number 1, don't just ask what salary can I get. Ask what will I keep after living expenses, taxes, housing, commuting, and what will my career growth look like. Number 2, research local cost of living calculators for city you are considering. Number 3, if you are going abroad, account for relocation cost, visa, license requirements, cultural adaptation. Number 4, build your portfolio, specialize in skills that are in demand globally. This increases your leverage no matter where you work. Number 5, consider long term. Early years may pay less, but if you choose the right market firm, you open up to higher salary bands and leadership positions. So that was all for today. Do let me know in the comment section where do you want to work, whether in USA, UK or India. And let me know if you want to know about other countries too. And I'll make video on that and I'll see you next week. Thank you.